Hey guys, how's it going tonight? Anthony Incassati here. And for those of you who don't know me, I coach and train network marketers and other home-based business entrepreneurs on how to grow their businesses more effectively and how to break through in their lives and in their business. All right, so this week is all about your road to success. And today's day 3. And in day 1, we talked about finding people for your business. All right, day 2, we talked about building strong relationships with those people. And tonight, day 3, we're going to be talking about putting that together into an actual strategy that you're going to be able to follow. Okay, and this is it actually, guys. The strategy you should be following for building a successful business. All right, so before we get started, I wanted to quickly ask you guys, and you don't even have to put anything down below or anything in comments. Just answer it to yourself. But do you have a strategy for growing your business right now? Right? Just it's a yes or no question, right? You either have a strategy or you don't, and it's okay if you don't. And I'll tell you right now, I never had a strategy last year for growing my business. This year I have had one, and it's super powerful, and I'm about to reveal it to you tonight, okay? So this is a very, very powerful live for you guys, all right? So moving on, there are 3 main factors for successfully growing a business, all right? Whether you're in network marketing or any other business, actually, these are going to apply, all right? And it's this. The 3 factors are to grow, engage, and promote. All right? And we're going to dive into each one in more detail. But those 3 factors are the most important strategy that you should be employing in your business. Okay? And I want to give you guys an analogy to put this in a better perspective in your mind. All right? So picture your business is like a 3-legged stool. All right? And the seat top is your business. It's you, essentially, right? You're your business. All right, so the seat top is you, and the 3 legs are the grow, engage, and promote factors. All right, and there's a ratio you should be following for each 3 of these, and I'm going to be covering that tonight as well. But if that ratio is out of balance, your stool is going to tip over, and it'll be very difficult to grow your business without having the right, levels of each one, okay? So we're going to get into that right now. All right, so one of the most important ones is to grow. It's the growth leg, okay? So you need to be focusing on growing your business, meeting new people. That's why we talked about on day 1 how to find new people. All right, so that's essential for growing your business. You should be focusing on that every single day, meeting new people for your business. Because if you're not meeting new people, your business isn't growing, guys, okay? So it comes down to that. So you can meet people, and we talked about this a lot on day 1, where to find people and this and that. But essentially, there's 3 main ways to find people, okay? In person, over the phone, and online. All right, and you can absolutely build a business in person and over the phone. If you're giving out business cards or cold calling leads, you could totally grow your business in that manner. However, online, it's so much more powerful, and it's basically endless opportunities, endless people, right? So I talked about this yesterday, is there are over 3 billion people online, you guys. I mean, I don't know about you, but it's insane. And not only that, but there's 1 billion people on Facebook. So it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's endless people online, all right? So ways to grow your list, essentially, right? Grow your prospects. You could place Facebook ads or pay-per-click ads. You could do Facebook Lives. You can message people and bring them to voice chats, right? You could post on your page, post in groups. You could do blog posts, webinars. There's all sorts of things you could do to find people online, essentially. All right, but that is factor number one, and it's one of the most important ones. In fact, you want to be focusing 40% of your efforts on growing your audience and your list, okay? 40% of your efforts should be finding new people every day, every week. You know, that's really what you want to focus your strategy on for 40%, okay? All right, so leg number two, which is engage. All right, so once you are finding people, right, you have to build a relationship with them. You got to get to know them. You got to get to know your prospects in order to be able to help them better, serve them better, provide them more value, right? Because if you don't know what your prospect needs, then how are you going to meet their needs, right? Like, you have to connect the dots. All right, so again, you can do this in person, over the phone, or online. I highly suggest, if you guys are not building your business online, highly suggest you come online, because it's just so powerful. And there's a ton of different ways to engage your prospects or your audience online, or your list, right? And it's, again, through Facebook Lives, through comments on page posts, right? With page posts, with group posts, emails, autoresponders. There's so many ways to engage people and prospects online. And by tapping into those, you can start building a relationship with those people, and they can start to get to know you, right? And you want to be focusing 30% of your efforts on engaging the people that you're bringing into your business, okay? And so 40% on growing, 30% on engaging, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, the last one, which is promoting, this is actually what most network marketers focus on. And in reality, it should be the lowest thing you focus on, okay? Because, actually, I'm going to get into that. Let's get into that right now. So, again, most people promote their products, right? That's all they're kind of taught to do. Well, I'm gonna tell you what not to do to avoid, actually causing yourself harm. All right, so don't blast your, products all over your page, 24/7, right? It is good to do this once in a while, okay, just to get your products out there. However, you don't want to be like spamming and blasting that all over your page 24/7 for people to see, right? So definitely don't do that. All right. The second thing is, you don't want to meet somebody and then immediately pitch your product, service, or opportunity. Okay. It's basically, you can correlate this to meeting somebody, going on a date and then asking them to marry you, right? Like, you wouldn't do that, right? So you definitely don't want to be desperate to sell your products, you know what I'm saying? So when you want to promote, in fact, this is my strategy for promoting, and it works very, very well, and it's the way everyone should be focusing on, okay? So I use passive promoting, guys, okay? What that means is you can leave an offer on your page, okay, for whatever product or service or whatever you're offering, right? Leave it there on your page so that people can take a look at it on their own time, all right? So every once in a while, you can post for your products or your service or opportunity. You can post for them randomly, but not nearly as much as you're posting for everything else, all right? So again, this portion, the promotion portion, should be only 20% of what you're spending your time on. All right, 20%. And again, let me remind you guys, most network marketers and people in this industry, they focus most of their time on promoting, whereas they should be focusing on growing their prospects and their list, and engaging them and getting to know them, getting to know their prospects, right? And how to provide them value, okay? So those three are the biggest factors. And if you did the math, there's 10% missing, okay? So 40% for growing, 30% for engaging, right? That's 70%, and then 20% for promoting. All right, and that's 90%. So you might be asking yourself, well, what's the last 10%, right? The last 10% is personal development, okay? So going back to that stool, is each leg is grow, promote, and engage, and your stool is you, okay, guys? And that's the 10%. And in fact, if you're just starting off, that might be a little bit higher. You might be focusing a lot more on personal development because you have to learn a lot of skills and get yourself out of the comfort zone for what it takes to actually meet people every day and do what you got to do to grow a business. All right, you do need some skills for that, okay? And so, however, once you develop those skills and you're consistently growing your business, then 10% should be focusing on personal development, continuously personal developing, okay? So that's the 100% business strategy that you should be following to build a successful business, you guys. All right? So remember, and it's an endless cycle of that. An endless cycle of growing, engaging, and promoting. Okay? So that's my material for tonight, you guys, and we're going to get even deeper into this tomorrow with actual, I'm going to give you a daily mode of operation, what you should be focusing on exactly every single day of your business, all right? So my intention at the end of this 7-day series is that you guys will have an overarching strategy to follow to build a successful business, all right? That's my intention. I want to help you guys out the best that I can. All right, so with that, I hope you guys found some value. If you did, please drop me some comments below or share it with your team or with anybody else that would find value in this. All right, I hope you guys found some value and I hope you guys have an awesome night tonight. And I will be back on here tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, guys, so have a great night and I will see you tomorrow.